afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, to another Propagandacast Addendum with me, your host, Imperial Dane. I want to talk about a little topic here about maps and the map pool, automatch specifically. I mean, recently, basically, they're saying, in the update notes, they're going to take away, Sumoski Summer from the 1 versus 1 map pool. Fine. Great. But I would say at the same time, also, I think the only map they're really removing, despite that, I would say there are a lot of maps, and particularly in the 2 versus 2 map pool, that could pretty much do the gist, being taken out. I mean, we got Edelbrook Station, which is just, awful. I mean, I don't know anyone who plays on it. I mean, most people probably don't want to play on it because, quite frankly, it's not very good. You got maps like Minsk Pocket, which is just a 1 versus 1 map, which map just, yes, 2 versus 2. Similar with Road to Kharkov, which is just, I mean, it's not very good starting north in 1 versus 1. It doesn't become any easier in 2 versus 2. In fact, it quite becomes the opposite. It becomes much more difficult. And overall, it's just not a very good map. In fact, that's one thing I really would wish they just, do. I mean, we've got plenty of maps in the 2 versus 2 map pool increasingly, so why not just clear out some of the 1 versus 1 maps, which are just basically all too small to fit in there anyways, like Simoski Winter. A tiny map, which for some reason has been stuffed into the 2 versus 2 map pool and seemingly never removed ever since. I mean, it would be, I think, very nice if they just, go, alright, there's a bunch of not very good maps in the 2 versus 2 map pool. Let's try and make things a little less miserable and at least take out the 1 versus 1 maps and Edelbrook Station, because again, that map just doesn't make a lot of sense. It's just, who came up with this and thought, yes, this is going to make an amazing 2 versus 2 map, which is not going to cause people to just, gouge their eyes out. So, in that regard, there's, I think some things that could be done here to, make, the patch a bit more interesting in this department as well, because, great removing Simoski Summer. I mean, personally, kind of liked it, but I can certainly understand why a lot of people didn't want it there. But, if you're going to take out Simoski Summer, you definitely also need to take out maps in the 2 versus 2 map pool that just don't add up. Like, again, the 1 versus 1s. What are they doing there, Relic? What are they doing there? We got more maps here, folks, from the 1 versus 1 map pool. I think it should be more than feasible to maybe at least sneak out some of the maps as well from there. So, would be very nice if they were to, I don't know, again, just remove some of the less than amazing maps like Edelbrook Station and the 1 versus 1 maps, which again, I just don't feel fit in there. I mean, what do you feel about it? Personally, again, be really happy if just, to remove these maps, free up vetoes for, actually, maps you sort of like, just don't like, but rather than here we just, well, this map is terrible, this map is terrible, this map doesn't even add, anything. Like, it's just, there's so many absolutely awful maps, you just got to spend all your vetoes on that rather than just the maps like you personally just don't like playing on, which I imagine is what the veto system is. They're not just, doing Relic's work for them, which is, vetoing all of the, quite frankly, garbage maps. So, this is, a small plea to maybe, maybe just, remove the 1 versus 1 maps from the 2 versus 2 map pool, definitely, and Edelbrook Station. Just, try to make it a less of a miserable experience in 2 versus 2, because a lot of those maps just really should not be there, in my personal opinion. I don't know about you, and of course, sign off in the comments if you really love Edelbrook Station, or playing a 2 versus 2 match on a tiny 1 versus 1 map, give some feedback there, I guess. But personally, again, I prefer those maps just to be nuked from the automatch map pool forever and ever and ever. So this is Imperial Dane with a little Propagandacast Addendum. Hope you agree with this. And, again, if you didn't, you can sign off in the comments. If you do agree, sign off in the comments as well, so Relic can hopefully see this and go, alright, maybe, just maybe we should consider not having maps made for 1 versus 1 in the 2 versus 2 map pool, because, as it turns out, it really does make for a fun experience. So, little video here, and again, hope you agree. I'm off for now, but back another time with another video. Cheers.